New at 4 o'clock, eyewitness accounts of what it was like inside the Bellevue Y during a horrendous tragedy. And we're told it could have been much worse.
And here's what's new today. The National Transportation Safety Board is in Nashville on the ground in Bellevue. Preliminarily, agents believe the crash was accidental.
Now, the plane is still there and won't be moved until tomorrow at the latest. Wreckage and the personal effects of the victims on the plane is spread over more than 150 yards right outside the indoor pool area at the Bellevue Y.
We are also learning more information about the family who lost their lives.
We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's go to the scene of the crash. Joseph Pleasant is standing by live. Joseph.
And as you said, the NTSB is still out here on the scene investigating. It's a little bit tough to see from our vantage point, but right through the trees there, just to the right side of the YMCA building, that's where the plane actually crashed. As you said, more than 150 yards worth of debris is spread across the lawn there and into the parking lot, where you see some cars from people who were at the Y yesterday still parked. Today, the NTSB told us it could be a couple of months before they have a probable cause for this crash. Meanwhile, today we obtained audio of the pilot, Glenn Mull, speaking with air traffic controllers just moments before his plane crashed. In the pouring rain, investigators with the NTSB combed through the wreckage of this fatal plane crash. All of the people on board were killed, all of them members of the same Kansas family. Glenn Mull, his wife Elaine, their daughter Amy Harder, and her daughter Samantha died. Glenn was at the controls of the Gulfstream 690C. Just after 4:30 p.m., Glenn Mull radioed the tower to start his approach to John C. Toon Airport. The tower identifies his plane by his tail number, 840 Victor 4V. Mull missed his initial approach and was attempting to land a second time.
Okay, repeat that, please. 840 Victor.
November 840 Victor, yes, sir. I'm showing about a half a mile east of the final there. That's why we were asking if you were showing yourself established on the approach.
That's correct. I'm just a little east of course.
During one of the last communications with Mull, the tower asks him how he wants to be led into the airport. He was on his final approach.
840 Victor, did you want the full approach for the on-answer? Radar vectors are fine.
Then about 7 minutes later, the tower radios to ask if the plane has landed.
840 Victor, radar 778, being supervisor frequency approved before cancellation, iPhone frequency in the air or on the ground.
There is no response. That was 4:55, around the time the plane crashed. The tower had warned pilots that planes were reporting ice forming on wings, but the NTSB says it's too soon to tell if that's what caused this crash.
Well, I don't know if this pilot experienced that, and until we look at more of the information, we won't be able to make that determination. That would be speculation, and we're not going to do that right now.
The NTSB will be out here for the remainder of the evening. They actually may remove the plane from this location here to a separate location where they will continue to try to piece together the final moments of that flight. Meanwhile, for people who had to leave their cars here in the YMCA parking lot, it may be tomorrow before they can come and retrieve their vehicles. We're live in Bellevue. Joseph Pleasant, Nashville's News 2.